Hey guys, hope everyone is well. I am waiting for Nicole to join me so we can have a discussion about. Hey, there she is. Yes.
Hey girl,
Hi,
hey. Hold on, girl. Let me get the light right in here.
girl, get your light.
Listen, I'm up here. You got the face beat as per
Girl.
usual. You know you slay every day.
Excuse me, miss. I just got off of a bike. Okay?
Girl,
Excuse me.
girl. Being extra.
No, it's that Atlanta lifestyle. You bougie. You are bougie. You are.
I literally had on a shirt yesterday. I went to go take, you can take returns to Amazon back to Kohl's.
Kohl's is too far for me, but I know what you're talking about. I just go to the UPS store, but I know what you're talking about.
It's a setup because when you return it at Kohl's, they give you a coupon. You know I'm going to use the coupon every time.
the only
Girl.
the only thing I bought from Kohl's was candles. Yankee candles be on deals there at Kohl's.
Say word.
Yes.
Okay.
But I know you be dabbling, like getting your coupons.
Girl.
And
I done bought all the workout clothes at Kohl's, girl. $10.
no, but you can get great clothes at Amazon too for workouts though. Amazon has good stuff
Really?
too. Yeah.
Girl. Amazon got all my money. I might as well get some workout clothes.
You know what I'll be doing? Sometimes I just don't have the time or the patience, so I'll just buy the stuff, try it,
Right.
stick it right back in that box if it don't
And
work
send it
out.
right back. Sis, listen. My Amazon return game is strong.
But wait, but my purchase is so strong. If I have an issue, these mugs will be like, no problem, Miss Carol. We'll just refund.
We're going to get it. I know that's right.
Because come on, y'all know I'm
They
buying
know the vibes.
too.
That's right. Listen, get into it. Girl, oh my God.
We're supposed to talk about our wellness during COVID. And I guess that's one of the things. Retail therapy.
Seriously.
What are you buying out here in these streets during COVID?
Sis. I done moved in the same house. Okay? I got new carpet. I got new art, new curtains. The cabinets. I've been doing all the DIY stuff.
Okay.
Put turf on a patio. I feel legit. I feel like I've moved.
Wait, so are you like the African American Chip and Joanna out here? What are you using to get your inspiration?
You know what? That's a good question. Pinterest is the devil.
Oh, yes. Oh, for everything.
Pinterest is it. Between Pinterest, Wayfair, and Overstock.
Yeah, Overstock, I haven't messed with that heavy, but Wayfair has
Let
some
me tell
nice
you,
stuff.
Wayfair does. I've got a bunch of stuff in here from Wayfair, but now with the Rona, they are taking so long to ship everything. But Overstock don't have it. Girl, by the time you hit send, somebody knocking at your door.
Overstock? Oh, they're thirsty. They trying to do what they gotta
listen,
do.
I don't know what's going on with Wayfair, but Overstock is with it, girl.
So you out here just remodeling, you're DIYing.
DIY.
What are you getting it right for? When are you done? You just changing everything.
You know, it always starts with like, oh, let me just do. Then it's like, oh, well, I should do this too. So right now, I'm waiting for a rug, an area rug, and I'm gonna get some lamps, and then I'm gonna chill.
All you missing is a little dog in a pocketbook, because that's how.
I got a pocketbook though. I did, sis. Okay, like shopping. The shopping has to like chill because the.
So what you like? People gonna want to know, because you a minority. We out here like what do you? What you doing to secure your bag? You work hard. Like what you do? You out here renovating during COVID? It's a tough time.
Hard work works.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Multiple streams of income
is
the plug. And always spend less and make more at the same time.
Talk about it. That should be a book.
Listen.
Always spend less and
And
make more
always
at the
make more
same
at the
time.
same time, sis. What you been over there buying from Amazon?
You know, in the beginning, see, COVID hit me kind of different because in the beginning, when it first happened, my mother got to India. She went to visit her sister in India with my uncle, and she went right before it got crazy.
Okay.
So then we started going through this stuff where all of her flights was canceling. It didn't look like she had any hope of coming back when she is definitely a U.S. citizen, and
Right.
she definitely had a travel visa that was expiring. So it was like I was going through this stress, like, what is going on? Like, every flight, I'm the only child. Like, she's a big help to me with everything. Me and her are like left and right. I'm sitting up here like, this can't be. So then I'm one point trying to get her back. At the same time, I'm buying sneakers. God knows I'm working from home. What do I need? I was buying sneakers. I was going through like, oh, black. Okay, I need white. I need some colorful ones. Then I was going through this phase where I see all these little videos on YouTube, the activewear, like that loungewear activewear look.
That is the uniform. That's what we do every day.
Let me tell you, I can't do the yoga pants. I need drawstring. I'm used to that drawstring lifestyle. So I'm seeing the little netted hoodies.
Yes.
The little nice. You know what I'm talking about? So I was like, yo, this is cute. It's sexy, but it's like classy.
And it's comfortable.
And it make you look like you fake buff, like you working out, you busy. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna think like, oh, yo, she got the Nike active. Right. She got the Nike active wear. She got the Adidas jacket. So I was going through like that kind of being comfortable, trying to, you gotta, like with politics, with everything else, this stuff is out of our control. God forbid it happens. It's messed up. Yeah. It's scary. You don't know what could happen. It's literally life or death, right? But then at the same time, are we like wearing a mask? I respect it. I get it. But it's hot as heck. I be sweating bullets wearing this mask when I go out. So I have limited that. Like, it has to be really important.
Do you have a face shield?
I'm thinking to get one because the other mask.
Listen, you got to get one because they're anti-fog and they are life.
But people are still wearing the cloth mask underneath, though. That's too hot.
Well, listen, let them do that. But sometimes I pop that thing on, sis. I be out. Like, look.
You still, so that means all the people that thought they ain't have to rock out makeup with the regular mask. When you put the shield, people seeing you out here.
Listen, when I wear the shield, I'm putting on lipstick that day. Because you can't, girl, you be putting on lipstick ready to go run errands, and then you like, oh, I got to put this mask on.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. Dudes is slick out here in these streets, even with the mask on. Me, my mother, and my daughter, we took her to dance a couple weeks ago. We at the 7-Eleven, because my daughter always needs to get candy or something after dance. That's the award for her. She's like, can we go to 7-Eleven?
Let my BFF be great.
Look, for real. So we there, all of us with the mask, us 3 women. Well, my daughter ain't no woman, but you know what I mean. She pretty much acts like when she roll with us. So one dude was like, let me tell y'all something, ladies. If y'all got them big, beautiful eyes and y'all looking like that.
Already know.
So he goes, damn, what y'all looking like without the mask?
Underneath.
And wait, my mother been in America damn near 30 plus. You know what my mother hit him back with? My mother was like, oh, well, too bad. You're not going to see us.
You ain't going to see it today, boo. Look, mama says she ain't with it. Ain't no compliment.
But she didn't even get it. She didn't even get that he was complimenting us because she couldn't believe you going to compliment us with a mask on. With a mask on. So I said, is this the new day where dudes is going to be talking to you, taking a chance, not knowing what you looking like behind the mask?
Sis, the answer is yes. Okay? Girl, I was in TJ Maxx minding my mask business.
What he say to you? What he say?
Girl, he was smooth with it too. He was like, he had his mask on. He had his little 6 feet. He was like, have you ever been to this restaurant across the street called such and such? He's like, they have great tequila, tacos. It's an outdoor. And I'm thinking, oh, this guy is probably like a visitor. He wants a recommendation. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I haven't been there. And he's like, well, I would love to take you. And I was like, excuse me? He was like, I'm asking you out. I said, I could be ugly underneath this mask. He's like, well, so far, so good. You know what?
I can't. You
Listen,
have to take light in this kind of situation in some way. There's some people that are way freaked out. I get it. Like I got family members that are freaked out too, some. But my thing is, if we're with our family and we're with immediate circle of friends or whoever, whoever you gonna rock out with regardless.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We can't, there's no way. But you can't let this depress you. Like, this is so out of our control.
Yeah, it is very much out of, look at all this darkness. Let me go get my life together. Girl, look, I'm new to you a pro. I'm up here winging it on the live, girl.
You out here about to cook.
Look. Girl, so that's another thing, right? Like, this situation is definitely forcing, you to figure out how to find your happy in like a bunch of non-traditional ways,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Me and my husband, we went to Sands Casino. We went, you're following social distancing rules. The machines in the casinos were far apart from, you're sitting far apart from other people. We stayed at a hotel. What you gonna do? We're not up at, and it was indoor dining and all the tables were like more than 6 feet apart from each other.
Yeah.
So it's just a new way of getting used to it. But what you gonna do?
It's definitely a new normal.
Yeah, sure. You can't be out here. Like, what you gonna do? What if you have to take your child or a parent or somebody to the doctor for a checkup? You could catch it there. You could catch it anywhere. So how long we gonna? I think it teaches people how to kind of be humble and be mindful. I think a lot of people got caught up and forgot how to be mindful and humble to a lot of stuff. So I think
a lot of people forgot how to give people space. People just need to back up in general.
That too. People are doing the most. Bruh. Yeah, like no, people are doing the most. I noticed that even with everything, people be always trying to be up in your face, trying to get all in it. There's not just chill. If everybody was worried about themselves and doing what they were supposed to do on their end,
would be okay
in this predicament. Yeah, right. Everybody's worried about the next person before making sure their stuff is straight. That's the thing.
Now, here's one thing that I am proud of having done during this whole pandemic.
Okay.
Where I have lost like 15, 20 pounds.
You've been Hey, you've been doing what you got to do. And that's what I noticed. For some people, they've gained. Some people have stayed the same. And some people have lost. But
meanwhile, I'm up here.
You a big kid. That's what you is. Haribo. What you there, Ad?
The GOAT. I know, right? They need to send us a check, please. Thank you.
Nobody. It's 9:13 p.m. Eastern. This chick is eating Haribo.
Going ham.
What you eat the tropical flavors? What flavor do you eat?
All of them. Every last one.
So if you get trick-or-treaters, are you giving them the good candy too, or are you
I'm
out
not
here
answering the door?
No, but Halloween is a whole nother game now. Everything's done. Yeah.
Yeah, like how do the kids trick-or-treat? What do they put the candy in the...
No, my daughter's doing this virtual school, and it's just kindergarten, and I swear to God, they got them doing high-level stuff. And I'm sitting, and my daughter's looking like, I'm bored. I'm like, girl, this is it. This is what you're going to have to do. Yeah, but it takes, I thought, yeah, it's a peace of mind. Your kid is home. Because I feel like if we're working from home, then how are we going to send our children? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me at all.
At all.
But the virtual thing, it's heavy. Like, it's not light. And I'm sitting here like trying to balance everything. I feel like I'm more tired, like I physically went to work and came back. And it's that, like, we're home in the comfort of our own home. One thing I'll probably say was we probably saved a lot of money, right? Because we ain't spending money like
not driving on
gas, right? But it's more exhausting whether you have kids or you don't, because there's more stuff to do when you at home.
So I started a new job.
Yeah, I'm loading the dishwasher, throwing things out, figuring out. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to watch 90 Day Fiance the other way. You know? Like, I'm trying to see if I can just watch something to take my mind off of it. But we just don't have time. Look how the year flew by.
First of all, it's the middle of September.
That's scary, though. That's scary. Though. Yeah.
We've been in a pandemic for what, 6 months now? I couldn't believe when it happened. Like sadly, I'm one of those people, I can't watch the news. Every
It's
time I
depressing.
turn on the news, somebody's dying.
Yeah.
And then the news is at all the wrong times of the day. When you first wake up, lunch break, 5 o'clock when you get off of work, and 10 o'clock when you go to bed. Like, I don't
Right before
need
you go
bad
to sleep
news
to give you a panic attack. Right.
So I just know I'll read some stuff and, you know, get up to speed. But I had no idea what was going on. I was in Miami at the end of February, and I was supposed to be going to New Jersey in March. And the company was like, actually, you're not going anywhere. And then I came into work the next week, and my boss was like, yeah, everybody, go home.
Wow. Yeah.
And I don't know when I'm going to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, word? This is what we're doing?
I remember,
So,
I told you, for me, it was my mother. When she was, I remember my mother was gone. This lady that handles travel at my job, she looked at me dead in the face, was like, honey, do what you got to do to get your mother back. It's going to be real bad. And I didn't hear anybody else say with the facts that she said to me. I was like, what? She's not obligated to tell me nothing. When she said, honey, do what you got to do to get her back. This is going to be the worst thing you've ever seen.
It's about to get real.
What? Then at that point, I was just like, I don't care. I don't care. My mother, I just need to get my mother back. Girl, I was on the freaking Governor Murphy's list. I was on every list to get this woman back. I'm like, that's right. Look, they didn't, whoever. I was like, what? I was about to get 7 on your side. I'm like, what I need to do to get my mother back? Finally, nights of stand up. I got her on an Air India evacuation flight to come back. What? I was out here like, yeah, my father's here alone. She needs to come back.
She needs to come on back.
Then once she came back home, then I was thinking of things I gotta focus on as far as COVID. But my COVID was getting her back like first. Then I was like, I'll deal. Because when everybody's like split up and your family, and if it's just one person, okay, you could jump and go. But when you have a family split into different parts, you're not good till you know everybody's safe. You know what I mean? So it was just like that kind of
stress.
Yeah, and you just can't believe that a year was taken from you in this way. And then again, I guess we have to be grateful, we have to be humble. You know, we're all alive, we're doing well.
Listen, I'm so happy that I can work from home.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? I'm so happy that I have a home to work from.
From home, yeah.
And girl, I'm happy I'm single with no children. Because let me tell you something. If I had to look at somebody all day.
No, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot. And that's the thing. It's like, what gets me is like, okay, everybody's good, right? Everybody's good. Everybody's where they're supposed to be and safe. But to think like this energy came in 2020, because my mother said it to me. My mom's like, at this point, everybody just be careful. Wait for these last few months to go. Let this year go. Wait for new energy, new year, because this one's a wash. Like,
well, let me tell you, I'm an introvert, so I've been waiting to stay for a reason to stay home like all my life.
We never get time though for everything we spend and pay for. We really don't get time to spend. That's one thing. That is very true. Yeah. I mean, we up in an office all day, or we up running around all day, ripping and running, and then you come to sleep for something you pay all this money for. So absolutely,
exactly.
It is a slowdown for that.
My neighbors. There is an upside too, right? Like I see my neighbor. You never see neighbors here because everybody just pulls into the garage and goes inside.
Right.
I'm seeing neighbors I haven't seen in ever. They are walking the dog more. They're bringing the children outside to play. Even old people are like taking little walks or like working on their gardens. Like it's really nice to see people just like outside walking, riding bikes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That old school, I know. And that's what makes you think that old school way of living, that free, like simple. Everybody got caught up.
And
like it was
all
too
these
much.
Gadgets and attachments and we have definitely been forced to some degree to like come back to the simple things, you know?
But what you think about all these freaking deaths I'm not even talking about COVID deaths. Like Kobe Bryant's was the set off of the year.
Listen, that was unreal.
Like, what is this, a sign? Like, the way he passed with his daughter and the other people.
Can you imagine his last moments with his baby girl, realizing I cannot do anything to save us? Just wow.
No, my thing was, that was his way of transportation. Just like for us, it's cars. They're in a different level of money. So obviously that's what they're comfortable with and that's what they're used to. But to me, what gets me is, okay, the daughter wasn't alone. She had her dad. She had her dad though. But to me, when I look at his wife's posts and stuff, that light is gone. Like, to me, because I can't even bear how you lost your daughter and your husband
at the
same time, and then you still have those two little babies. I mean, you have your older daughter for support,
3 girls to raise,
but like, no matter what, it's messed up to say. It's really messed up to say, but in this society, let's be real, right? People are widows, they get divorced, they move on, right? It just happens like that so quick with a lot of things. But you can never move on in the fact that your daughter went too. Like, you get like your husband.
And when she talks about their connection, their relationship, like how he learned to play the piano so he could play her this song. Like, they were best friends.
That's what makes me think that my mother used to say, she still says this all the time, laugh now, cry later, when you're living this wave or you're living such a great life. I never understood people who had that tattoo. Because I'm like, that's tacky. Yo, it's true. Because you laugh it up. You good. You balling. Everything's good. And then what happens? Something happens to stop that right there. It halts. It's done. And you know what? And his death shook me because I guess what hurt even more was the fact the way he passed. Because that's messed up. But why was I crying for freaking Chadwick Boseman? I don't know him from a can of paint. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, these people were so impactful for the culture. Like, I felt Nipsey's Hussle's death that hit me the hardest.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman, I was just like, I guess because when they were gunning on him, the way he had looked when he made that final appearance, he did look sickly. But I'm like, it could be so. I didn't think. Nobody's thinking this guy's dying. You never want to think that, right? But then I'm like, dude, you didn't even get to have children to pass.
But you know what, though?
Yeah.
Here's what I love about each of these 3 amazing men. They all died very young. Kobe was probably the oldest at 40.
Yeah, yes. I know what you mean.
Nipsey was like, what, 32, 33? Chadwick Boseman, early 40s. So young, but look at all they accomplished while they were here. They are reminders.
You did what you had to do, right?
Yes, they are reminders that listen.
The good die young.
24 hours in a day as Beyonce. You better make it freaking count because you never know when your time is coming. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
It's just a very unfair thing, though. Yes, you can't be selfish. The good die young. They did what they had to do. But for that, all these deaths to be happening alongside with COVID deaths is just beyond me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm like, where do we go from here? I mean, we just keep living, but
we have to.
Yeah, we have to.
Because and then it makes you, it shifts your perspective, right? Because the things we complain about, dead people don't have problems.
Yeah, that's why with me, with everything, even way before this, I was all about, if you ain't the right energy, you ain't on the right wave, I'm good.
Listen, that's how we met.
Yeah, same, right. You just know. And
when it ain't right, you know that too.
Look, and my thing is, we're good. We're like in our 30s. Nobody needs to make new friends. Nobody needs to build. We're not back in high school where we're trying to please each other and see where everybody is at. It's like, if you ain't about that frequency and if you ain't about that conversation that provides that building for anything, then deuces. Like, I'm good. Like, we got too much going on to be worried about the petty stuff.
That's right.
What can I say? But what else? So now you did your DIYs. You're in your workout groove. You going to Kohl's to get your active wear. You popping. What is it like in Atlanta right now during all of this?
Girl, Atlanta is wide open. These people are nuts.
Okay?
Atlanta is loose, girl. They are it's crazy. It's, our governor.
What do you mean it's nuts? Are people clubbing?
Sis, they out here, bruh. They're out here.
So why we don't hear this in the news?
Who knows?
They talk about everything else.
Girl, these people down here are crazy. I was speaking of going to the UPS store one day for my Amazon returns. Man in there with no mask, just like all willy-nilly. Sir.
That's like in Texas. My family out in Texas, and my cousin's graduate. It was like her graduation. You know when they do the little parade for you, like on your block. Like people were not wearing masks. Like I'm like in Texas. I didn't know Atlanta was out there like that too. I can't.
Girl,
in New Jersey, let me tell you something. That ain't happening in New Jersey.
Let me tell you something. No, y'all got it right up there. Okay,
no.
Y'all was like everything. Shut it all down.
I know.
Girl, and I was still getting calls from the mayor because I guess they haven't realized I moved. They called me like, yeah, we're having a town hall meeting. Come and join. And I'm just like, I don't live there anymore. But they had to get it together because it was absolutely out of control out there.
I'm mad you said it. So you talking about if people are in the streets in Atlanta hanging?
Girl, they in the streets.
That's why all these guys trying to talk to you because they free.
Man, they out here in these streets, sis. I'm just keeping it safe, keeping it at home. I'll go to the trail, ride my little bike, do my little virtual yoga.
And eating Haribos.
Eat my gummy bears.
I can't.
I did sneak a little travel in.
Where did you go?
I just went to New Orleans.
Who goes?
Sis, I did not tell my parents.
So wait, what you go there for? What you go there for? Put it out there now.
No, we ain't got to get into the details.
So what, you went for beignets? Did you go for beignets?
Beignets are like, I brought back some beignet mix and some Cafe Du Monde, and that's what I had for breakfast today.
So wait, you went to New Orleans in a mask?
I had a mask, a face shield, plastic gloves. Girl, it looked like Grey's Anatomy on that.
How long was you there?
Only like 2 days. It was just like I went on like a Wednesday and came back on a Friday.
You know what? Shame on you. I hope people, when I post this, I hope people from Atlanta find you, because you dogged them, but you out here in these streets. You sneaking on planes. So did you quarantine for 2 weeks?
Well, I wasn't around people like that.
Isn't the rule when you go to another state?
It depends on the state. Each state has different rules. Each state has different rules.
You went for
I did not go. I didn't do like a whole bunch of like going to sit down at restaurant. I didn't do, no. It wasn't that kind of party.
Okay.
It was just, it was a socially distant situation.
So when we talk about Corona Chronicles, damn what the news says about traveling. Be like Nikol and sneak out if you can.
Listen, just be safe.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You, with some things, you just come on.
Listen. Everybody is developing like a new normal, and everybody is adjusting live in the midst of this crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how do we kind of get some sense of normalcy? But now some stuff is ridiculous. Like these kids going back to college, and then 800 people getting.
Yeah, that's a no-no. But then how about for the people that are single? How do people even get out there and meet people now? What you gonna do?
Listen,
Zoom?
you better swipe something.
What, Zoom dates?
You can do a Zoom day.
Girl, it's a whole nother thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like Back to America Online. Remember how people was on America Online?
Wow, yeah.
Cat
Girl,
room?
you took it back.
Yeah, but that's probably what it's going to be now.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's right now the right time to be meeting new people.
Yeah.
Because
what you going to ask them if they took a COVID test?
I can't.
I'm being real.
Listen, you should.
You want to go out? Just wait until you get your COVID results. Let me know.
It ain't that deep. And where y'all gonna go? Where y'all gonna go? To the park?
That's what I'm saying. It changed the game for people that are out there looking for somebody.
But listen, it's some creative, they creative out here.
Talk about it, sis. You just jumping on planes.
I'm just saying, it's you could do a little Grubhub, get your little meal delivered, pull up the FaceTime,
That's cheesy. I would never.
It's so cute though.
To eat virtually? I do not want to see nobody. No.
Well, you've been watching me eat these gummy bears for the past half an hour.
That's different. I'm talking about what you gonna eat, spaghetti? What you gonna eat, a steak?
I mean, I'm vegan, so.
Okay, vegan food I guess is neater. But how about your date? Your date gonna eat a hot dog while he talking to you on TV? I mean, on the screen?
If a man called me eating a hot dog, hang up the phone. Just hang up the phone.
You bougie.
Hang up
You
the
are the
phone.
true definition. I thought I was bougie, but you are bougie.
You got me beat, sis.
No.
Really?
I'm not bougie in a disrespectful way, but I'm just bougie when it comes to certain things. Like I am.
My bougie is disrespectful?
No. Your bougie ain't disrespectful, but you savage with it. You don't care. Like me, I'll think, is it like affecting? Like how is it perceived?
No, I don't care.
Because I am bougie. I am.
I don't care.
Like I don't like. I'm particular about.
As you should be.
Yeah,
like you should be. So forget about me working out, Amazon crazy. You over there homeschooling, working,
girl,
getting your mama through the border. What else you been doing?
I just been, you know what? It's ever since Chadwick Boseman's death. I just feel like I gotta, especially with a daughter too, keep trying to have dialogue and be inspired and continue growing and learn. I feel like we lose so much time. Like I like talking about things where we can build and grow from that, whether it's anything. So I've been just, trying to live positive, spiritual, and just, keep on. Because come around January, I'm gonna be 36.
Yes, come on.
Yeah.
36 Mafia.
No,
let's go.
But I'm blessed. But like, damn, I just turned 35. We just, you know what I mean? So time, just trying to make everything count, especially like how Chadwick Boseman did. Because you don't know, he's young. Somebody like him had cancer. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So just being grateful. And not forgetting that everybody's stuff stink. You just got to be the best person you could be and build.
That's
like,
right.
You know what I mean? But before we end it, we got to do this again. But before we end this, tell people what you do with your podcast, what you're about, where they can find you, so they can check you. Maybe they want to jump on a flight with you. Who knows?
As long as you stay 6 feet, we good.
And wear your shield. And
right,
wear your
that
shield.
part.
Yes,
that part. So you guys can find my podcast. It's called Urban Girl Corporate World anywhere you listen to podcasts. Spotify, Apple, Anchor. Okay. You can also follow the Urban Girl Corporate World Instagram page. And it's no funny spelling, just Urban Girl Corporate World. Basically, we just talk. It's just a black ass podcast about corporate America. That's it.
But why? What made you do that?
Well, you know what it is? It's like in corporate America, like, okay, yeah, diversity is like a thing. And not how it just got now with, I've never heard a corporation, very few say Black Lives Matter or all that, right? But back in the day, nobody really talked about any of the stuff that these people be doing. They be trying you. They really, really be trying. You've seen it firsthand.
Girl, we all
You
come from
seen
that.
it.
We all come from that
You sat
corporate
right across from me, so you already know, sis.
extra.
So, but then like when people, you know, when there's a platform to talk about it, you have to do it in a certain way. You can't say certain things. And if I'm going to talk about it, I'm not going to be, you know, you're not going to censor me, right? I'm going to really tell you what's really going on. So that was really where it came from. It was just like, you know what? Let me pop my shit. Let me just say what I got to say.
Yeah.
I don't drop company names, so I can be as ruthless and truthful as necessary.
Yeah.
And it's really just me and a bunch of people in my circle talking about just like how we winning, really, basically.
And that's the thing. I don't really see a lot of people that are doing what you're doing with that. Because who sits there and talks about what really goes on in the corporate world coming from a minority perspective, right? And that's the thing. That's one thing I feel like it's so therapeutic and it's so freeing in financially and in the sense of mindfully for us to be able to do this, to just talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm like, when people say things to me, I'm like, all right, bring it up. Let's talk about it. Like, let me learn. Let me grow with you. Let me ask you questions.
People, girl, they used to call HR on me all the time because I used to go ham.
Look, but you know what it is? Is how you, I've realized with a lot of things, it being in corporate America, it's how you present the information.
It's all finesse.
People don't understand that.
See, all finesse. Look, I didn't get it at first neither because it wasn't no finesse. If I felt like you was coming for my neck, I know.
I had to work on that too because I would always think somebody's trying to come at me, or it's always like you're trying to play victim and you're trying to justify your no. Me, let me tell you how quick. I'm one of those things, and I know you the same way. I could talk like this with you. I could cut it up. Yo, what's good? Yeah, where's my fried chicken? Where's my curry chicken? I could cut it up. You catch me in them emails in that corporate role when I'm out here processing senior level payroll. I'm like, please let me know if I could assist any further. Thank you. Have a good day. Let me know if you have any questions. Please reach me at my cell. Like, don't play with me. We have to wear many hats, especially as minorities, to fit in this world. And you have to put a different hat for each setting. You can't be out here like, yeah, what's up, Nicole? You gonna see me in this meeting today?
I can't.
Hi, Nicole. All right, we'll talk later. No problem. I'll see you. Like, do you not know how to switch it up? Like, it's how you present the information. You come at people like you know everything, like you don't have facts to back it up, and you want to bark. No one's going to listen to you. No one could care less. I know a lot of people that do a lot of barking, but don't do no work to back up the bark. Like, to me, if I'm going to come at you, it's going to be with straight facts, and I'm going to make you understand what you did. Where you may act big about it right now and feel stupid, but later it'll hit you again. Because if you ain't listening to me, somebody else is going to give you that message down the line in your life somewhere. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what you mean to have that. This is from my perspective. This is what's going on in the urban girl corporate world.
Yeah, it's just about like finding that lane where you can where you can be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have to shift and show up a certain kind of way, but it can't take away. You should not feel like you're not able to be who you are somewhere. And if you feel like that, those are not your people. That's not the place where you should be. You know what I mean?
And I never understood like where people with power, like if you have, let me tell you something. I cut it up with CEOs. I cut it up with presidents of corporations and companies, just like they're my friend. I talk to them just like they're me. Why?
But they appreciate that because so many people don't treat them that way.
Let me tell you something. I'll be cutting it up with them and they be laughing, giggling, all my jokes, all of that. I'm like, but you know what? At the end of the day, the work will be done. At the end of the day, you ain't going to have no problems with me. At the end of the day, it's respect. You get what I'm saying? Like, I hate people who put on a facade. Like, cut that. Because all those people that act tall and mighty and all educated and want to bring up their accolades, you ain't got to bring up nothing. Right. People will know, just like people will know if you're educated, people will know if you come from a background of experience. People will know. No need to put it out there on Front Street. Trust. You're in that position because you earned that.
Cream rises to the top.
Yeah. I never understood that. Oh, I know this, I know that. Show it. You ain't got to talk about it. Just like if you got a Gucci bag, you ain't got to say it's Gucci. If people know design it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm never somebody that would be like, I mean, I love nice bags. I love jewelry. I love that stuff. But I always feel like if you know the designer and you like that kind of stuff, you can spot that kind of stuff a mile away. You ain't gotta post it. People be on social media just out here. I'm like, guys, is that your first? Is that your first bag? Like, you ain't gotta do
and
that.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it is. You know what? If it make you happy, sis, go
but you just have to be, you just gotta be mindful. We grown.
You gotta be careful because people definitely be watching.
Look, this ain't high school where everybody had the Perry
and the feds be watching. Listen, it's a lot of people getting caught up. Hey Rev, it's a lot of people getting caught up on Instagram.
Yeah, you just got caught up when you said, wait, you just got caught up when you said you traveled, okay?
Exactly. Out here being a whole look.
No, but I get what you're saying. That girl, we're gonna have to do another one of these because if we go into an hour, ain't nobody watching this episode. That's what I was always told by people who do like podcasts, vlogs and stuff. Like, yo, you go over an hour, people ain't beat. So we're gonna have to bust out a part 2 soon.
We definitely do. First of all, it was good to just catch up with you anyway. It feels like a day has passed. And it's probably been at least 3 years.
It doesn't feel like it though.
It doesn't.
And that's how because I'm bringing up her name. We love Michelle to death. It was me, you, and Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, I thought you were about to say the other M word, girl. Don't do it.
Girl, please. So it was us 3. So I've known Michelle since I started ADP, and that was damn. I'm dropping company names. But anyway,
that's
2012, right?
Yes.
I haven't seen her. Oh, it'll be sad to say if it's been 2 years in person. But I can talk to her anytime, like I can talk to you.
No time passed.
And it's no time passed. And that's what makes me happy. Because at least you can still be connected. I mean, as much as social media can be damaging, it is a check-in.
It can be a fantastic
It's a check-in, absolutely. So that's why to me it doesn't feel like that. I know what you mean. But when you come up to Jersey, you know what it is. But
sis,
but it looks like you making it around the world in a couple other places before you touch down.
I might sneak up there, See,
look, you sneak up, but look, don't be messing the Jersey vibes. You need to quarantine your butt.
Listen, don't worry. I'm not. First of all, everybody's trying to stay away from up there. My mom came down because it was wild up there for me.
Yeah.
It was really, really crazy. So, but I'm happy things are starting to taper down there. Hopefully Georgia will figure its life out and get it together. Until then, I'm going to be inside painting walls and hanging up and eating gummy bears and riding my bike.
But you know what? It's good for the soul. So that's okay.
It really, really is.
You ain't out here being a junkie. You ain't out here being lazy. You doing what you got to do.
A junkie, sis?
No, this type of stuff be messing people up.
It does. It really, really does. All my extrovert friends are really struggling.
That's what
they're having a
I didn't mean time. Junkie to the
I was level with
no, but like I'm not saying hey go be a fiend. I'm just saying people take it different, and I'm grateful that people that I know are doing okay. And hey, if it is hard, now's the time to get that therapy. Nobody will know. Use your resources. You're in the comfort of your own home. Don't let that bring you down when you're in your safe place. Take advantage of that space that you own. You know what I mean? Or rent, whatever it is, you pay for it.
Right. That's the truth.
Girl, I feel like I lost 10 pounds cutting it up with you because
yeah, we definitely have to do it again. This was so much fun.
I'm going to post everything. I'm going to put all your little things so people could check you out.
Yeah, perfect.
Check this girl out, y'all, and send a bag of Haribo to Atlanta, please.
Yes, please.
Dove, love you.
Love you too, sissy.
Bye.
Bye.